Well, good morning, all. It's now part two of our November 7th First State Model Railroading layout tour with Kevin Herman. So, Kevin, want to take it away? Where first we ended up at Clayton. Now let's press on with the rest of Delaware.
Okay. Our next module here is Brentford. That would be just south of Clayton. It was just a small stop on the railroad. And then we have the town of Cheswold. And of course we have a wedding going on here, and the groom's carrying the bride out of the church. We've got a few visiting skunks here. Our next module, if you look closely, there's skunks on here and there's frogs and all. This is Garrison's Lake, which is just north of the town of Dover. There's some fishermen and some boaters and all. That's a pretty good sized lake that the railroad crossed the outskirts of. Our next module here was built by Richard Stockslager, and it's an exact replica, scratch built, of the building that we are in. This is the old REA Express building, and this is where the home of the First State Model Railroad Club. This is where we are in presently now, and we have our modular layout set up. And he's got the actual power plant that's north of Dover here, and it's right outside the door here. You can see the smokestack out here. And then we moved to Central Dover. And Dover had a pretty fancy passenger station, which when passenger service ended became the a courthouse, the Dover Courthouse. And we have some older style houses being constructed here. And this module was built by Herbie Gamp, and unfortunately Herbie has passed away and is no longer with us. The next module here was built by Jim Thompson as a demonstration, and he's added a scrapyard in here and some recreational pond with some boaters and in here. And it was built as a demonstration module to show people how to build modules. The next town here was also built by Richard Stockslager. He scratch built the Wyoming Station, which the First State Model Railroad Club, we were approached about restoring the station. The town of Wyoming was going to bulldoze it and make a parking lot out of it, and we were the last ditch effort to restore the station. So the station, fortunately, thank you for us, is still around today. Station for the town of Wyoming, but we put a lot of hard work and money into restoring that station, and then have it taken away as a police station. But you see here, there's little things here. Richard has some, I don't know if you can see those, he has a couple on a porch swing that actually swing there. There's lots and lots of details on all of these modules. You just have to look for them. Doug Judy built, this is the town of Woodside, and of course, this being the Woodside, he's got a nice little town here, and it's a replica of the actual town. And then we have Viola here, and this is modeled after an older time with the older cars and trucks and all. We have Felton, which was built by Jim Thompson. And you got a car here, this guy's changing a flat tire. And the old original Breyers plant was in Felton. Originally was in Felton before they moved to Philadelphia. Back in the, it would be the 1920s or 30s, they moved up to Philly. Next module here was built by Carol Bunshoe, which is a replica of where the Delaware State Fair is. This is the harness track State Fair, which is in Harrington. And we had a fellow member, John Gray, build the Farmington module. It's got lots and lots of people. I think there's more people here than actually live in Farmington. But John did a very nice job on this module here. This is Route 13 out here and the Farmington Fire Company. If you look at this module, there's lots and lots of detail on there and all kinds of things to pick up on. we move around the corner again, and this would be Greenwood, Delaware. And Green Mill had its feed mill here, and of course the station. And we move now to Seaford. And Seaford is actually kind of unique because it is actually headed downhill towards the Nanticoke River. So it's kind of in a cut, which is lower, and the town is actually built up, and the trains are actually in the cut that go down and cross the Nanticoke River. The two parts to Seaford, both 8-foot pieces, belong to, I can't think of his name, from Hokessen there. He's the one that originally built this. This is Seaford Swing Bridge that actually swings to let the barges go in and out of the Nanticoke River. We now have Delmar, and Delmar also had an engine house and a freight house and a fancy passenger station and a locomotive facility where they took care of fueling and sanding locomotives here. The line continues south through Maryland and into Virginia and all the way down to the end of the peninsula, which is down at Cape Charles. This Delmar is actually, the town of Delmar is actually split between the Delaware and Maryland line. That's hence the name Delmar. But that's as far south as we have. We have a few other modules that we didn't have space to fit here, but this is the collection of the modules that have been built over the years since 1985.
Well, thank you very much, Kevin, for your brief tour of Dover or Delaware of model of railroading. Thank you.
Thank you very much.